Again, I would like, with the unanimous consent of the body, to bring out of committee for discussion would be Order 2016-256. And Madam President, you correct me as Councilor Harris.
Yes, Councilor Harris.
Yes, at that,
existing poll on wires.
yes. Yes, as far as the situation with Verizon and the poll at 125 Huckins, I would ask my colleagues I'd like to make a motion. I would ask that my colleagues, I'm speaking on, you want to make a motion?
To do what?
I want to disapprove the, I'd like to
Urge a no vote.
So you're no vote. That's good.
That's
yes,
and if I could speak to it.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and speak to why you're going to vote.
Yes. So, folks, my colleagues, I held a community meeting, an infamous community meeting the other night. We started off with the Verizon put on a presentation. You were here when I asked, I think it was 4 times, that would they consider moving that pole, moving the antenna they were planning on placing. They had no intention at all to listen to me, let alone that night. They basically brought 4 people, they brought a scientist. In this case, this device that they're putting in is not the fix-it of the problem with the service in Squantum. It's only a line of sight. I have a constituent that has a young family that is, as she spoke here at the public hearing, the bedroom of her children are right across from where the antenna is being placed. For me, I believe that in this case, the needs of one outweigh the needs of a few that are going to have, it's only a few that are going to have improved service. I feel that Verizon has not acted with me as the counselor for that area in good faith, and I ask my colleagues to please vote no for that position of where that antenna is placed. And I promise you, if you come to me with the same situation, I will support you as well every time. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Harris. Motion?
Need a second.
Yes. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilor Petition.
On the motion, yeah.
Councilor
Briefly, the request is to say no to Verizon. You had me at no to Verizon. The double poll Kings of Quincy. I'm just happy that other people are willing to vote no as well. So I will certainly second that and also vote no.
Okay. Councilor King.
Curiously, can we send this to the solicitor? Are there going to be any legal ramifications for Verizon coming back to us to sue us? Is that a possibility?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to incur that expense. So,
I don't know.
It's in your official.
is this something to look into?
We could ask the solicitor. I know Assistant Solicitor Petkin is here.
Are we going to get sued if we say no? For saying no, yeah, for not putting up their tower. Are there federal regulations that govern this over our city council's decision?
I would have to do some research on that. I don't know off the top of my head, but I don't know that the city has any contractual obligation with Verizon to put out poles where they want them put out. Otherwise, it would negate this being debated before this body. If they could just do it as a matter of right. But it's certainly something I would want to look into.
Okay.
Then my question is, why did they even have to come up and speak in front of us in the first place? Is it just that it makes, no sense. And it wouldn't be the first time we voted no and gotten sued as a body, right?
Okay. Great, thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak as Council Kent?
This is more technical, and again, I learned as chair of public works in my areas, things of that very seldom contradict the ward councilor who's the issue is in that particular ward. But and Councilor Harris has done all the work in relation to this, but I did get a curious communication from the representative on March 3rd, essentially requesting, Ms. Mason, and she was requesting another public hearing.
Oh.
And I want to make clear, and I think I've already checked with the clerk, but certainly we want on the record, we already had a public hearing on this matter. That hearing was closed. And again, there was some agreement that they were going to meet with Councilor Harris, but we have had a public hearing, right?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak? Yeah, okay.
I just want to be very clear now that people are talking lawsuits that the reason I'll be voting no is based on Councilor Harris's representation. After doing extensive fact-finding and communicating with his residents that there is a desire to not pass this based on the negative impact that it would have on one particular homeowner's property value, sight lines, potential health effects, and that this decision that I would take is based entirely on that information as well as the public hearing.
Ditto. Okay, thank you. Anyone else? No? Councilor Fox.
Through Madam Chairman, I think, of course, we have a law that says double poles must come down within 6 months, Councilor Palmucci. So I guess that'll be our countersuit when they have yet to follow our regulations. My curiosity, though, is procedurally, if we vote this down this evening, how does that then come back into committee? Are they legally able to refile the same request for an amended request of location?
And the city clerk.
At any time, they can bring it back in, but...
It's not like zoning where you've got a no vote, it's dead for for a certain time. So
No, not to my knowledge.
Thank you.
Great. Anyone else? Seeing no one else, Madam Clerk.
Councilor King.
No.
Councilor Crowe.
No.
Councilor DeBon.
No.
Councilor Finn.
No.
Councilor Harris.
No.
Councilor LaFarge.
No.
Councilor Leanne.
No.
Councilor Calhoun.
No.
President Hughes.
No.
9 nays. The order does not pass.
Thank you. Thank you, my colleague.